What's up guys, Matt McGadam, your truck editor at Driving Line, aka Desert Chief, here with another episode of Chasing Dust. And today I'm at my own house here in Los Alamitos, California, getting ready to hop on an airplane, go to JFK, and from there to none other than Riyadh, Saudi Arabia for the Riyadh Auto Show. And it's gonna be a mixture of cars and off-road vehicles at this show. It's the first one they're ever having out there. We're just gonna go send it, see what happens. Have you ever been in the Middle East?
No.
I'm Middle Eastern and I've never been in the Middle East. Super excited, but I got a lot of travel up ahead of me, so we're gonna get on the road here. Dig out my passport. We made it to LAX with our awesome Uber, actually.
Yeah,
so
she was legit.
We're about to get on.
Don't ever challenge her again.
I'm about to use Andrea's TSA pre-check to make my way into the terminal. Okay, while we're waiting for a flight, figured we'd play a little game.
Okay.
On three, what is the first thing that comes to your mind when I say Saudi Arabia? Ready? We got one word. Okay?
Okay.
1, 2, 3, magic carpets. Alright, so we made it to New York City. Forget about it. We got about a 5-hour layover here. Gonna get a Bloody Mary, maybe get bagel, cream cheese. What are you thinking?
You're terrible at that.
We go to McDonald's. Little mom and pop place called McDonald's. Andrea slept on the first flight. I slept like 1 hour.
My butt hurts.
Butt hurts.
Fell asleep.
Alright, so we're at the new terminal here at JFK. A lot of Americans here waiting for the Saudi flight to Riyadh. But this is definitely the biggest plane I've ever been on, or going to be getting on, but it's huge. I've never flown internationally before, so gonna be a new experience. This is it, Andrea. We're getting on the plane. No turning back now. We're basically.
I think they put us all on the back of the plane. I'm excited.
They better have Wi-Fi on this plane. Yeah, we weren't this lucky. Bad.
Not bad.
Did I get used to it? We got another 12 hours? 12 hours of this. I got no one next to me. Andrea, hold on. Gotta do the big reveal. Ready? Wow. We made it to Saudi Arabia.
We're not in there until we go through customs.
True, we still have to go through customs. So I think filming people is still legal. Okay, just made it through customs. How'd you do? Okay. And gonna go to baggage claim. This is crazy, we're actually here, yeah. This is beautiful.
Yeah.
Wow. This place is pretty cool.
Yeah.
I gotta say, for all my friends who were skeptical about this trip, you guys all missed out. This is so cool. Not too shabby, Saudi Arabia. So finally arrived here at the hotel after a roughly 24-hour transit time from LAX to New York City, then to Riyadh, and then customs, waiting for bags, figuring out which bus or shuttle we had to get on to get here. But we're here. I'm really excited to see how this show goes. We didn't know what to expect. Frankly, this was kind of all new to everybody because this show has never happened before. We weren't sure, you know, how things were going to go, where we were going to stay. We weren't sure. We didn't have any of those details. Our hotel confirmation, you know, none of that until just recently. Kind of been winging it as we're going along, but I'm excited. This has become quite the adventure, and I've never been this far away from my home before. I'm literally halfway around the globe. It's an 11-hour time difference from back home, and it hasn't really settled in yet. I guess I got to go downstairs and like try to get some lunch or something, and then I think things will start to settle in for me a little bit, and kind of reality will start to fade in, and it's like, yeah, we're here, man. We're in Saudi Arabia. Never did I ever think that my career would take me to this country or anywhere in this region. But here we are. Wait, okay, turn this car on.
All right, here we go.
Blast it.
Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. سبحان الذي سخر لنا هذا وما كنا له مقرنين وإنا إلى ربنا لمنقلبون. لسلامتكم الرجاء ربط حزام الأمان.
Make us travel in peace.
We're in the back of a rental car with our friends here from PCI, and we're driving through a historic flood, apparently, because this is like a crazy amount of rain that they never get around here.
Climate change.
Yeah, you can call it that. Yeah, look at this. Historic flooding.
Look at that place.
Like cool little compounds and stuff. We're going to an ancient city called Ad Daria, and
I still think that the picture for like surveillance cameras looks funny.
Yeah, it does.
Like, what does it look like exactly?
It looks like an old school camera where they used to have to get into the sheet.
Like yeah.
Yeah. But that's
not like speed trap camera, right? I think so.
I'm gonna write a book looking for pyramids in all the wrong places.
Look at that desert.
We're supposed to be going to a fort.
This might be somebody's house.
Turn right, then your destination will be on the right.
What?
Where
Dude,
are
this is
we?
not what it says.
Something a little.
Same thing, yeah.
Yeah, it's still a little cool.
What do you think we do this? Come here. I want to get some extra horsepower out of it.
Extra horsepower, huh?
Well, I was thinking, what if we just like take this and then just turn it upside down, or like have it face forward, so that way as we're driving, it's forcing air into
ram
this.
air intake?
Yeah. I don't want to go through the headlight and all this other stuff, man. How can we?
We're gonna need a lot of water, but we might hydrolock this thing.
You want to do this, but not block the motor.
Yeah, you gotta take a hose or get a screwdriver to unclamp it and twist it. It's a good thought.
Nah, this won't work.
One thing at a time. Let's modify the radio, get it working first. And then we'll start adding horsepower.
Horsepower is important.
Horsepower is important, especially in Saudi.
Yeah, we need as much as we can get out here.
We have made it to the deserts. Hey, is that spot, Andrea? The end of the world thing?
There's one right up, like, look at that one.
There's one over there too, yeah.
What's up, bro? You with us?
Look, guys, we're in Moab.
Park in the driveway.
What's everybody else park? You got them all chained up.
Back there.
This one has a clutch? It's fast, huh? 400 cc. 400? Alright, so we're gonna rent some quads here at the dunes. We're getting this set up right now. They got no release of liability, no helmets, no gloves. You can wear freaking sandals if you want. and they're just giving us the quads to go up on the dunes with. You're wearing a full-on abaya. This is gonna be great.
I'm not an abaya. Would you like to wear my abaya?
No.
I have it for you.
You're wearing your Islamic woman dress. I went quadding with a dress. That's what happened.
I got this in France. That's all I have left.
Oh no! I saw the bike had a California sticker.
Yeah, this is Suzuki.
You buy it from California?
No, assembled in California.
Yeah.
Japan. Japan.
Do you buy it? You buy it new? Brand new?
Yeah.
You guys do? Yeah. Title?
Online.
Oh, okay.
Online.
Wow. All right, so we're gonna ride some camels now.
I think we're just gonna pet them.
You're just gonna pet the camels.
Yeah.
Don't.
Uh-oh. They're nice. Very good.
Like how we.
What's going through your mind right now?
All I want.
He's like, it's all I wanted to. This one's nice. Okay.
Yeah, he's very
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I had those.
Hi. They are huge.
Next time I go to
very intimidating.
I know.
Like they stand over you.
You never know, like,
Yeah.
I'm stuck in this barbed wire fence area.
Pushing. And Sean was
Yeah.
moving. I was like,
Dude, they can turn their necks all the way around with their butts. Hi.
that's gonna make for a great video right there.
I know.
Thank you.
Hi, sweetie.
Okay.
So, how was that, you guys?
That was,
Yeah, that was legit, man. That was as Saudi as it gets.
yeah.
That was good.
And
That was,
like,
right?
Yeah.
That's like one memory that's gonna be in my brain forever.
Yeah, you're never gonna forget that,
That
huh?
was amazing.
Freaking wrong way on the highway. Dude! Okay, so we're on the tour bus heading to the show, and this is the first time we're going there, so they said it was super close to our hotel. It was about an hour away. 45 minutes.
We've been on this bus for like 2 hours.
Yeah, we've been on this bus forever. So what I can see is like a bunch of lights and stuff, and spinning LEDs and weird carnival contraptions. There's a lot of tour buses, and I don't know, man. I'm trying to pinpoint where we are. We're gonna eat dinner tonight? Maybe, maybe not. So we just arrived at the party. It's a loose congregation of people outside. Some dates and tea. Some nice, interesting places to sit down.
There's a camel!
You and your camels.
Give me killer run.
I guess it's cool. It's outside, so it's kind of interesting. Arabic themed.
Hang on. Yeah, so they can buy it for $30,000 and pay $42,000 in
So we're in an Uber. This is our Uber driver Awad.
Welcome.
And he bought us juice.
Yeah, this for you.
Thank you, Awad.
Avocado.
Sean's getting an orange juice.
Welcome.
And just getting a watermelon.
Okay.
Orange. Welcome, welcome.
You know, my whole life I've always drive Uber. With Uber, never they buy me drinks.
Not the water.
First time, yeah.
Okay, thank you. Welcome, welcome.
Shukran, Awad.
Afwan, Habibi.
Yeah, Habibi. Okay, 4 o'clock Thursday. The show has officially begun, and it looks pretty much all there. I don't know how they did it, but they got it all together. We're here at the course where the guys are going to be doing the hang time jump. My boys,
What's up?
we're back.
We're back.
You guys stoked to do this again?
We are. We're gonna take this as kind of our demo run a little bit.
Yeah?
We're going to try to figure out our show real quick since we haven't got any practice.
This is going to be a first practice run?
Our ramp just got built.
Yeah.
So literally just welded the
Right.
deck on the ramp. So we're 2 days late on that, but dude, we're having a blast here in Saudi. Like the people are amazing. The whole deal's been amazing.
Love to hear that. And I'm sure you're stoked to hit this jump finally and with the truck.
We just tested to make sure the ramp was good before we brought it out, but I'm
Yeah.
just stoked to have a truck here and
Awesome.
everything's safe and good. And we're gonna get to do our first practice together,
Awesome.
actually, as a whole team. So
You guys going 2 and 2, right?
we're gonna go 2 and 2, and then all 4 of us.
Okay, cool.
We'll be doing a little bit of everything.
Sweet.
Actually, singles, doubles, and then everybody.
Awesome. We'll be here getting on camera. Appreciate you guys. Good luck.
Hell yeah.
All right, thanks, guys. So now that I finally got a moment to walk around and show you guys what the show is all about, I'm gonna take you guys through some of the halls here, take you outside, show you some of the vehicles. I hear a Ferrari outside, so I'm gonna walk out there right now and see if I can show you guys what's going on out in the demo course. Sounds like it's moving pretty quick. I've heard it make a few passes now already. If I'm not mistaken, that's the Ferrari FXX. Just crazy acceleration. So while we're out here, I'm going to show you some of the cars they have. There was a lot more vehicles out here earlier, but as you can see, this is the demo course. They have the loop-de-loop here. And that's where Terry Grant was doing the loop with the Jaguar SUV. He was doing the whole loop the other day. That was something to see. Pretty incredible. But we're going to head back in the hall here, and I'm going to show you guys what is happening with all the booths. Thing sounds wicked, dude. Beautiful classics here. Saudi style. They got the tea and the glasses and the cups and everything here. Pretty amazing car. Arrington Performance booth here. Got a dragster. Pretty cool Challenger here at the booth. But my favorite vehicle is this F100 right here. This kind of looks like an old highboy, but you gotta love the old dent side Fords. These are great trucks. One of the centerpiece booths at the show is West Coast Customs. They're out here in full force. Really big footprint here at the show. This Porsche Speedster, which is kind of interesting because it's like on a newer Porsche chassis, so it's super wide. It's like much wider than a regular Speedster. This Dodge Charger here is, of course, all the West Coast Customs treatment. Kind of a cool little LED fan thing over there. They're selling merchandise, they're selling t-shirts, hats. Moving along here to the GM booth. Chevrolet's got their footprint here. Copo Camaro just chilling right here. Pretty awesome. The one vehicle I did want to see in person for the first time was the new C8 Corvette. And they got a Stingray here in the booth, and it is beautiful, my friends. I think GM really knocked it out of the park with this thing. Nice stuff. They got a Silverado Z71. Tahoe LT here. And then they got some of the GMC vehicles over there too. One of the cool off-road booths here at the show is TubeWorks. Check out what they got going on over here. What's up, dude?
What's up?
How are you? Good.
Yeah.
So we want to come and check out you guys' booths, see what you guys got.
Nothing special.
Okay. So you guys are out here in Saudi. How's it been for you guys so far?
It's been pretty good.
Yeah.
Met a few contacts out here. There's definitely some interest in the higher end parts.
Yep.
Just a lot of education for the people out here. This is stuff they've never seen before.
Yeah, I can imagine they've never seen axle housings quite to this scale for, you know, high horsepower applications that they may have out here. So that's cool.
Definitely expecting a period of time to go, just so people can get spooled up to it, understand it.
Yeah, this is their first exposure. Yeah. Very rad. Well, it's great to see.
Trip, I think, regardless.
Yep.
I think we made a few key contacts out here at least, so looking forward to see what happens.
We'd be happy to see some of your guys' products and some of the vehicles out here in Saudi and Dubai, some of the other areas in the region. So very cool to have you guys out here and spread some of this, you know, SoCal engineering all across the globe. So very cool. So as you guys heard from Jason at TubeWorks, they're bringing all their best stuff here to the show. It's really great to see some of these engineering guys coming out here and showing off their product that's been designed and built back home in California here on the world stage for the first time. Very cool. That's what I love about this show, man. It's like one big party, dude. Everybody here is all about cars, automotive stuff, left and right, from all over the world. They're out here checking this out. Let's head back outside here and see what else we can find out on the paddock out here at the Riyadh Car Show. You know, it's really amazing how much stuff there is here to do. There's no shortage of things to check out, places to see, experiences, and remember, this is all new to the Saudis. They've never had a car show, anything even remotely close to this, ever in their country. So this is all new to them. They've never seen vehicles this expensive, this cool before. So the energy here is just like, it's tangible in the air. You can feel the buzz. People are just stoked to be here. It's awesome. That's right, folks. That's a McDonald's truck right here. McDonald's semi-truck with quite a long line leading up into it. Saudis love their burgers, man, I'm telling you. These guys are pretty good on these things. Hey! Just flat out into that straight. Incredible. Of course, the Italian racing dynasty does it up big. The full VIP area. Can you just imagine being one of those guys for one day? Oh man, it's a lifelong dream. So back in the South Hall here, lots of off-road, overland lifestyle booths here with some of the more endemic vehicles to the area. like this beautiful four-door Land Cruiser crew cab. I mean, we don't get these back home in the States. I've seen quite a few of them driving around here. Incredible machines, man. Got an LS swapped J truck. This looks like a J10, maybe an old Gladiator. Full LS motor, coilover and bypass from Fox Shocks, solid axle front and rear, 4 lengths all around. I mean, just look at this, it's beautiful. Shock hoops, 40-inch Nitto trail grappler. It's got vintage air, although it's an open door design. And you can tell this thing is actually used. This is from the Black Mountain booth. Make that 2 Gladiators. Terraflex suspension. Pretty neat stuff. Make our way here to the Bonga Engineer RTR booth. Got the RTR Mustang and the F-150. So these guys at Riyadh Motor Park build some really interesting vehicles. They've all got these blocks of foam attached to the sides. This one's shaped like a bumblebee, but it's like a regular sedan. It's like a Toyota Camry on the inside. And what they do is they take you out on a course with these cars that have all their padding on them, and you essentially play like Mario Kart with a giant beach ball in the middle of like a big pad of concrete. Sounds like a lot of fun. This one right here is a heartbreaker. No, not you, FD. Talking about the Golf GT40 over here. Excuse me. Ford GT rather. In Golf colors. I love these cars. Beautiful. Here's an awesome 75 308 Dino. This is a beautiful, beautiful coupe from Ferrari. Next to a beautiful Boss 302. Let's make our way over here to the auction booth. Now, one aspect of this show that makes it very, very attractive for people from the US to come here is that they have a worldwide auction where you have the chance to put your vehicle up for sale and have people bid on it and get however much money you can for it. And there's no shortage of vehicles here for the auction. For instance, there's a Daytona Charger right here in front of me with the wing and the front clip. I wonder if it's original. It's one of 70 Hemi Daytonas built in 1969. Like, where else are you gonna find that? Look at some of these cars, man. This is incredible. This is a Di Tommaso Pantera. Gorgeous 85 Di Tommaso Pantera, built by an Argentinian company using Ford products. Di Tommaso made one of the most unique sports cars back in the 80s, and you don't see them very often. But funny story, I've got permanent hearing damage in my left ear thanks to one of these cars. There was a Di Tommaso Pantera on Willow Springs Raceway that passed me doing about 160 on the front straight while I was in my Mustang, and yep, did permanent hearing damage to my left ear as it went by me. Enough about my sob stories. There's a Ferrari F40 sitting right next to me. Holy crap. One of 213 Ferrari F40s built for the US market with Pininfarina design. Oh, just look at that. This was like the pinnacle of 80s Ferrari. Ladies and gentlemen, I think it's fair to say that I've died and gone to car guy heaven, because this place is a dream. I think there's more Shelbys here than anything else.
course, the car that's got a bunch of guys peeking into it around here is this amazing bone stock right-hand drive Mark IV Supra. Although it is an automatic, you don't find very many of these in manual. So this thing is pretty pristine. It's even got the stock exhaust on it. '93 Supra GZ, 45,000 miles. Okay, we've been here long enough. Time to head back to the booth.
It was right about this moment when my memory card had reached its maximum capacity and I realized I had no empty cards left. If anything is a testament to my experience thus far on this trip, it was the fact that I had filmed nearly a terabyte of video and we still had 2 days before our flight home. Saudi Arabia wasn't supposed to be this way. It was supposed to be the most conservative, religious country in the Middle East, full of people who have never been exposed to tourists, much less Westerners like me who typically walk around in shorts and flip-flops. Since the change in policy to allow tourism in the country had only taken place a few months ago, there really wasn't a whole lot of information available on visiting the kingdom. Every guide I had read about this trip made me feel as if I had to look over my shoulder at all times, making sure I wasn't doing or saying anything offensive, in fear of landing in a lot of trouble. We were supposed to be faced with criticism, judgment, shifty eyes, and an overbearing sense of danger around every corner. Quite frankly, I wasn't looking forward to this trip at all. But the fact is, everything I thought I knew about Saudi Arabia couldn't have been further from the truth. Spending 10 days in the capital city of Riyadh, walking the local flea markets, chatting with off-roaders in the dunes, even swapping social media follows with an enthusiastic Uber driver, quite literally every Saudi I met on this trip was thrilled to see an American visiting their home country, and never once did I feel unwelcome. I can't say enough about the people from this place. As rapidly as their country is progressing, their citizens seem to have no problem keeping up with the change. But undoubtedly, one of the strongest connections I felt during my stay there was to the car enthusiasts. It's something magical when two complete strangers living on opposite sides of the globe can form a bond and hold hour-long conversations all because of their mutual love over a hunk of steel with 4 tires on it. Whether it was the many off-road enthusiasts or the muscle car fans we met at the show, Saudis are very much like Americans when it comes to what they drive. They like it fast, they like it loud, and they like it fun. Although my time spent in Saudi Arabia was short, it was enough for me to realize just how inaccurate my view of this place really was. Even as the son of Middle Eastern immigrants, I was surprised at how much I didn't know about the culture. The Riyadh Car Show was the first of its kind, opening up a world of possibility for the automotive industry in a nation that was once closed off to opportunities like this. Families walking the show would stop and take pictures of each other standing in front of cars that I pass on my morning commute here in America. The faces of people watching fireworks at the end of each night of the show was like they'd never seen them before. The cross-cultural mix of several hundred Americans and thousands of Saudis at this show made it very evident that we're not so different after all. And contrary to many people who were invited to this show, I took a chance by ignoring all the warnings from my friends and family, left all my expectations at the door, and immersed myself into a culture that is too often labeled incorrectly. Traveling to Saudi Arabia to cover this show really was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. It has irreversibly changed me, and for the better.